Key themes in Matthew 19. 1. Covenant and marriage, God's original design, verses 3 to 9. Jesus takes marriage back to Genesis, emphasizing that God himself joins husband and wife. Divorce was permitted because of hardened hearts, not because it was God's desire. Marriage is sacred, spiritual, and meant to reflect unity, commitment, and divine purpose. Core message: what God joins, humans must not casually separate. 2. Childlike faith, the heart that receives the kingdom. Verses 13 to 15. Jesus welcomes the children the disciples tried to push away. He teaches that the kingdom belongs to those with childlike trust, openness, and purity. Childlike faith is not immaturity, it is spiritual posture. Core message: the kingdom is received through humility, innocence, and trust.
3. Surrender and sacrifice, letting go to follow Christ. Verses 16 to 22. The rich young ruler kept commandments, but couldn't release his possessions. Jesus exposes the difference between outward obedience and inward surrender. True discipleship requires letting go of anything that competes with devotion to God. Core message: following Jesus costs something, but the reward is eternal. 4. The danger of attachment, wealth versus the kingdom, verses 23 to 26. Jesus teaches that wealth can create spiritual barriers. The camel through the eye of a needle illustrates how self-sufficiency blocks dependence on God. But the chapter turns with hope. With God, all things are possible. Core message: human limitations are real, but God's power is greater. 5. Reward for faithfulness. God sees every sacrifice. Verses 27 to 29. Jesus promises that those who leave behind comfort, relationships, or possessions for his sake will receive 100-fold. God honors sacrifice, obedience, and loyalty. Eternal life is the ultimate reward. Core message: nothing surrendered for Christ is ever lost. It is multiplied. Kingdom reversal. God's order is not man's order. Verse 30. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. God elevates the humble and humbles the proud. Earthly status does not determine heavenly reward. Core message: the kingdom operates on divine justice, not human ranking. Matthew 19 is a chapter about alignment, aligning relationships with God's design, aligning faith with childlike trust, aligning priorities by surrendering idols, aligning expectations with God's power, aligning sacrifice with eternal reward, aligning status with kingdom values. It's a call to return to God's heart, reorder our lives, and follow Jesus with full devotion.